Hey everybody watching from the United States. I hope you are doing very well. So in today's update, I will be discussing with you that what's really going on with the hurricane Eren and with the weather of United States. That what you can really expect for today's weather. You'll be knowing everything you need to know in this single video. I've tried to cover up every region of United States so you don't get missed about your area. But wait, before starting the video, it's a crucial request to please hit the subscribe button and press the notification bell. This will cost you nothing, but it will make sure that you never miss on something very important about the weather forecast for the United States. And we will just keep you updated with every single forecast. Only if you subscribe the YouTube channel, because whenever I will be just uploading the video, so all the notifications will be on your homepage and you won't have to find for my videos. Thanks a lot. So, friends, first I will talk about the Hurricane Eren because it's the most important forecast for today. Much of the people there in United States living towards the Gulf Coast are being much concerned about the Hurricane Eren, whether would it affect the United States. So, my easiest answer is that this hurricane isn't likely to affect the United States. The journey is towards the north, and it is further likely to develop into the Category 4 hurricane. It was the Category 5 hurricane, but it just came back to its normal peak like category 3 hurricane, and now it's again gonna be the category 4 hurricane. Yeah, dissipation was possible much earlier than before, but due to the severely high surface temperatures, sea surface temperatures, which is causing this hurricane to be much stronger. This is what just causing this hurricane to be more strong and strong in. But I can say that this hurricane would be dissipated in the next 72 to 120 hours, but before being dissipated, it can create a hurricane force winds towards the Florida Panhandle, towards the Gulf Coast of United States. Can see a lot of severe wind gusts, and towards the Caribbean, towards the Bermuda, towards the Puerto Rico. All of the islands can also see the severely hurricane force winds because before the dissipation, it can create a lot of severe moisture and a lot of hurricane force winds. So people just living there towards the Caribbean, people just living there towards the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Bermuda, are just advised to stay home because the severe winds and the moisture from the sea surface temperatures can create a thunderstorm conditions towards those areas, which can cause a lot of indirect impacts for Hurricane Eren towards those areas. But in the simple words, Hurricane Eren isn't likely to directly affect the United States. No landfall warning, and it is likely to be dissipated towards those areas. But beware, because towards the northeast, when before the dissipation, when this hurricane would be much near towards the northeast areas, towards the New York City, towards the I-95 corridor, Washington D.C., Philadelphia, and other areas can see a lot of severe wind gusts, gusty winds, and other can see a lot of extreme conditions, which we can call indirect effects of Hurricane Eren. But still, I can say much of the United States would be safe from this system. But and another hurricane is likely to hit United States around maybe around August 19 to August 20, and this hurricane is directly affecting Florida. But I can say that models can be changed anytime, so I will be just be updating you that what's really going on. I just not only provide the weather for United States, I try to provide the weather forecast, try to provide the Atlantic hurricane season 2025 updates and everything you need to know. Yeah, I've just recently started the videos in my own voice. There may be some problems in my speech, but I would just make sure that I just give a lot better forecast. All right, now let's flip towards the United States weather, that what's really going on. First, as always, I will talk about the southeast and the mid-Atlantic. Southeast is under still a rainfall chances towards the areas towards the Georgia, Florida. As always, I've just mentioned the same areas again and again because these areas are getting same rainfall pattern all the day out. So still the rainfall expected towards these areas, but the severe temperatures are possible towards much of the United States today, which is just interacting with the cooler temperatures. That is just we call the lingering front. The stationary front is just interacting in these areas and creating a thunderstorm conditions in many of the areas. So if I talk about the southeast and the I-95 corridor, it is likely to be affected by the rainfall today, and I can say I see that recently the Weather Prediction Center WPC has issued a flash flood warning towards the areas of I-95 corridor, and other areas are under a flash flood warning due to the recent ongoing severe rainfall that are great enough to make a havoc conditions, because the rainfall is just being occur on the daily basis, and it is just creating a lot of severe condition towards those areas. But I can still say that people just need to need to take a lot of precautions and just stay alert and stay safe. All right, if I talk about the southwest, so southwest is likely to experience some rainfall today. Not much severe rainfall, but some pop-ups of thunderstorms can occur towards the areas of Phoenix, towards the areas of New Mexico, Texas, and northern Texas, and other areas can see a few pop-ups of thunderstorms. Not much severe, but the localized severe rainfall is possible towards those areas because the northern monsoon activation and much of the moisture from the Pacific is interacting with the cooler temperatures, and the sea surface temperatures from the Pacific Ocean, and the already summer vacation is just going on, like already the summer season in Tucson just being affected in these areas is causing this rainfall. All right, if I talk about the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes, so upper Midwest and the Great Lakes is under a very severe heat dome. No significant rainfall is expected today, rather than some passing showers towards the central plains, towards the Oklahoma, and towards the some of the areas of the Mid Atlantic along the Tennessee Valley, and other like the Columbus, other like the Colorado, and other areas are seeing a lot of severe rainfall today. But it's just local rainfall, like some of the areas are being affected by the rainfall and others are being dry, and no significant rainfall is expected, and it would be only for the shorter period, and after a few hours the rainfall is likely to be a lot vanish in all of the areas. But until the morning hours, this rainfall can be ongoing towards much of the United States today. But I can say that our rainfall chances are much lower today in much of the areas towards the United States, but the pop-ups of thunderstorms towards the southeast and the I-95 corridor towards some of the areas towards the southwest, and some of towards the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes like the Wyoming, upper Midwest like the Minnesota, Wisconsin, Mid-Atlantic like Ohio, Tennessee Valley, and other areas are likely to see some of the rainfall, but the temperatures are still much higher, and humidity from the Gulf of Mexico is much higher, that is causing these rainfall much severe. If there wouldn't be the moisture from the Gulf Coast, of course, the areas towards the Florida and other areas won't be just getting the rainfall that are just getting right away. So I can say that much of the areas towards the United States are under a rainfall, but overall the country is under a very severe heat. All right. Lastly, if I talk about the West Coast, so West Coast is a very clear today. No significant rainfall is expected, but higher temperatures are possible towards the California and towards the Washington D.C., Oregon, and other areas. But the cooler Pacific marine layer can cause some of the nighttime lower temperatures from 80 to 90 Fahrenheit. But still, the daytime temperatures are much higher, and this is what just summer Tucson feels like. If I talk about the Northeast, so Northeast areas like the New England, New York City, fit and towards the areas like the I-95 corridor, and some of the deep Northeast, like the Pennsylvania and Maine, are under fluctuations between the temperatures, but no significant rainfall is expected towards those areas. So it was today's latest weather forecast for United States. If you're liking our updates, just hit the subscribe button and press the notification bell so you never get missed about your area. Remember to stay committed to our YouTube channel. I would try to cover up more of the United States weather forecast so you can just get aware of what's just really happening in our country. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Take care of yourself and goodbye for now. I'll just meet you in the next video.